Hello everyone. I got to watch a bunch of Legends of RuneTerra and I did get to play as well. I think it's an interesting game in the fact that they have a lot of quality of life and interesting interactions with the cards. For example, I forget the card names, but a lonely Poro could become a happy Poro with certain interactions. So that's cool and all. As far as quality of life, they have things in there like being able to grab all the cards at once or select which cards are going to be the defenders. So that's actually really cool. As many good things as it has, I do have some concerns though. I didn't see much of a presence of cards that could trigger milling. Milling is something I learned from Gwent, the Witcher card game. I got to really high rank in Gwent a while back. Then I stopped playing. So what milling is that basically either a card or something can pull all the cards from your deck and into your hand. For example, back in the old days of Gwent, Alba Pikeman was the name of the card. If you played the Alba Pikeman, it drew the other Alba Pikeman from your deck and onto the board. That's an example milling. I didn't see much of that with this beta. Why it's important is because of something we learned from Nilfgaard, one of the factions in Gwent. During the early days of Gwent, Nilfgaard was the pro of milling. Because they had such a effective way of milling, they were able to remove the RNG element to the game because they were able to get all the cards out of the deck, even at 30 cards. The other factions at the time could only manage 26 cards at max before you were at the mercy of RNG. I think that's the simplest way I can put it. So, of course, this is a beta. We'll see where things go. My next concern is the champions themselves. It seems to me that they really want you to put some work into the champions to get them to a certain point. The issue with that, though, is that there are either cards or spells in this game that will instantly delete a champion before they can even level. I think it was a spell. It's just straight up eliminated enemies. It could even eliminate a 10 health Garen. I found that to be completely unfair. I understand that champions are supposed to be strong, but it doesn't seem fair to just like, I don't know how to say this, just make it to where they become ineffective. What's the point of putting a champion into the battlefield if they just die instantly? I think they need to either up the health or change cards like the one I just mentioned when this launches. But yeah, that's really the most I have to say on this for now. Thanks if you listened.